Dapat mag-tanggel.
Rise and shine in the Lion City, and skipping the hotel buffet for a real local adventure. Mama, you didn't book a hotel, you freeloader! Skip the usual toast and eggs because today they were diving into a steaming bowl of rich and savory noodle feasts that's the ultimate local power breakfast. From the bustling hawker centers to a market to her last bites before takeoff, she was eating like Singaporeans do, then jetting straight back to the Philippines with flavor-packed memories and full stomachs in tow. Let's go! Before we do though, make sure you like the video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and of course ring that notification bell to make sure that you stay up to date on all of our new uploads. Here in Singapore, you didn't cook for breakfast? No problem! The island's endless hawker centers are a breakfast paradise too, serving up everything from kaya toast to steaming bowls of fishball noodles. Hungry and eager, they headed down to the market where the lively hawker center was already alive with energy. Locals queued in orderly lines. Upon arriving, they quickly secured their seats at a shared table. Lola who took charge. She took charge immediately. She placed their order, though she didn't know what to expect, but accepted it would be delicious. And Lola ordered this.
Ihatid daw ng girlfriend mo. Para matagal mo hindi nakakain niya.
The coffee arrived first, a towering glass of iced coffee for Ninang NJ. As a certified coffee addict, Lola went straight for the large size of hot coffee for her, knowing that no ordinary cup would satisfy her craving. Singaporean coffee just hits different because of the rich caramelized brew pulled through sock filters and sweetened with condensed milk. Yummy. When they arrived and with the food in hand, a bowl of steaming Lor Mee, it's glossy and thick gravy, topped with fish cakes, thick slice of pork, a soft-boiled egg, bean sprout, cilantro, and a drizzle of garlicky vinegar. The aroma alone was enough to make their mouths water. A rich, savory dish.
Ayaw pa tayo ng Diyos.
Sino una na Kopi? Si NJ o si Mama?
Si Kuya. They ate the noodles right away.
Hindi pa ako naka-COVID, ha? One abot yung lang.
No, si Mihal. Tapos dineta si Kuya. Kuya, hindi niya naman...
That first bite she took was pure hawker sorcery. A witch! Burn! I'm sorry. The textures and flavors melded perfectly. The noodles were springy, the fish cake was tasty, and the thick gravy was full of flavor. Yummy. It reminded her of Singapore's hawker centers, where delicious food was always easy to find.
Wow! Sugar!
She realized how much she missed this. No cooking, no stress, just good food ready whenever you wanted it. This was what she'd been craving in Australia all along. Mama, you make me fall in love for SG food too. Please bring me back there! Back then, she never thought much about it because hawker food was everywhere. Cheap, quick, and always satisfying. But now that it was gone, but not totally, she understood how special it was. In Singapore, you don't have to worry about meals. A tasty breakfast, lunch, or dinner is never far away. It makes life easy in small ways. No need to cook and spend a lot of time in the kitchen. Just walk to the nearest hawker center and choose from dozens of dishes. In other countries, food like this isn't so simple or affordable.
Pero sa case naman namin, yung nagka-COVID,
As she was about to finish her meal, she was realizing just how lucky she'd been to enjoy hawker center meals for so long. The convenience, the flavors, the vibrant atmosphere, there were things she had taken for granted while living in Singapore. Now that she was away, she understood why people missed hawker food so much. It wasn't just about the taste, it was about the whole experience that couldn't be replicated elsewhere.
Kung sa iba kasi, ang lockdown.
Don't forget to place your plates and utensils on the designated rack. After all, this is a fine city, literally. Even this small rule was part of what made Singapore's efficient system. Moving on. After they finished eating, they decided to walk around Chong Boon Market to look for things to buy. The lively market was filled with stalls selling all kinds of goods. Fresh fruits, local snacks, household items, and even affordable clothing. The colorful displays and lively atmosphere made exploring fun. And because they were celebrating Chinese New Year at the time, there were a lot of ornaments displayed ready to be sold. Another fruit stall. Lola still had plenty of money saved up, and she decided to withdraw some to buy new household essentials, and it was also her chance to stock up on practical items for home.
Ano yung mura ng bigas nyo dito?
Maganda na buhay ko.
Dito talaga. Try sa mama. Hindi pa. Ganun pa din. Sa grocery, ganun pa din. Umuwi ako, mahal.
After their shopping spree, they headed back home.
Muna. Hello! Hello!
Ano yan?
Sorry! Kita mo yung tsura mo? Kita mo yung maganda mukha mo? Kita mo yan? Ha?
Kusta?
Zoom in? Zoom out? Zoom in? Zoom out? Zoom in? Zoom out?
Mama prepared for her trip to the airport. Ninang and Jay volunteered to iron her hair for the trip. While doing so, they continued chatting.
How about you spare me the chit chat, alright?
And chatting.
Chit chat.
And chatting.
Chitty chitty chat.
Non-stop chatting.
Chat chat chat.
And then, there was that small act of kindness that made the send-off feel even more special.
Bilas na. Bye yan. Bye. Meron na agad? Ako na ako.
More travel.
Sweet naman. I gotta go. Bye. Tita, bye. Bye. Wag ka na.
As she prepared to leave for the airport, Ninang and Jay went the extra mile by booking Mama a grab ride and personally walking her out to the car. From towing her luggage to double-checking the driver's details, ensuring her journey began smoothly.
See ya.
Do you know why Singapore is ever changing? Because Singaporeans love to complain. It was an inside joke among locals and long-term residents alike. The weather was too hot, the MRT was too crowded, the chili crab not spicy enough, and now is already expensive. There was always something to complain about, but beneath those complaints lay something beautiful, sky-high standards born from deep love for their country. She learned this truth after living here long enough to understand Singapore's unique heartbeat. If you stayed in this place long enough, you'd know exactly what she meant. The constant upgrades, the policy tweaks, the unending improvements all stemmed from a population that kept saying, "It's not good enough." Yet this cultural quirk was precisely what kept Singapore shining. Its people's relentless pursuit of betterment kept the nation on its toes. Just because the citizens are hard to please, the country needs to catch up. As her taxi passed by, yet another new development under construction, she realized this was Singapore's magic formula, a government and people locked in this perpetual cycle of demand and delivery. However much Singapore changed before her next visit, walking into Lola G and Lola X house always brought her memories rushing back. The same wooden chairs still intact in the living room, the same walls but newly painted, like time capsules preserving her happiest memories. It felt comforting yet overwhelming how these familiar sights could instantly transport her back 20 years. The realization gave her mixed emotions, happiness, nostalgia, and that bittersweet feeling. She felt joy seeing them, still so full of life and love, but also that pang of recognition that time really had flown by so fast. What really hit her was seeing the changes in her aunt and uncle. When she was new there, vibrant, full of energy, and seemingly ageless. But now, as she really looked at them, the way their skin has softened with time, and she thought maybe she could do something for them. Something meaningful to repay all they had done for her. Back when she was younger, in her 20s, when Mama and her siblings were struggling to make ends meet, Lola and Lor Mee had been their safety net. She still remembered those days in the Philippines, when tuition fees felt impossible and their support had been the only reason she and her siblings could keep studying. Now looking at them, she wished she could give back even a fraction of the kindness they had shown. She may not have had much to offer right now, but her gratitude was endless. The truth was, she owed them more than just material things. She owed them the life she had now. She knew how hard it was for OFWs starting in a new country, but because of them, her own journey had been easier. They had welcomed her, guided her, and made sure she never felt alone. Everything had already been laid out for her. Food on the table, advice when she needed it, even just the comfort of family in a foreign land. She knew deep down that she could never fully repay their kindness or even the scales. For now, all she could do was carry that thankfulness in her and keep moving forward. They were the real reason she went out of her way to book flights with long layovers in Singapore. Even just 23 hours was enough time to see them and the whole family, no matter how short the visit. She couldn't bear the idea of looking back with regret, shared one more meal, or heard one more story. So she made sure to go, even if it meant rushing through airports and sleeping little. Because in the end, those fleeting moments, seeing their smiles, being in their presence, were what truly mattered. And that fear of losing time, it was exactly why she refused to let a single opportunity pass by.